Now it's time for Photo Booth Live Chat with John Young. Hey, we are back here on PBN TV tonight. We are going to be talking about photo booths. For those of you out there who are thinking what you guys took when you added... and now it's time for Photo Booth Live Chat with John Young.
All right. Well, it was a few years ago. We established ourselves in the DJ market, and we decided we wanted to take on a new adventure and add some Photo Booth Expo. Mm-hmm. And so it was right between the same time, and our badges worked for that. So we popped over and went into the exhibit hall, and
overwhelmed.
Oh my gosh, there was so much.
We loved it.
So Nadia, is this something that before you guys went there, was this something you were thinking about, or is it just kind of like, hey, let's be open to things?
I think we're just always open to things. We're always wanting to add on, looking at the next idea. And the second we walked in, we're like, whoa, we got to get one.
So the very...
Yeah.
So you walk into the room, and of course you've got your ears over your shoulder there between the two of you. But when you walked in, did you guys like look and it was like, wow, there's a lot here? Because if you guys have never been, viewers, if you've never been to Photo Booth Expo, it is an experience. There's way more than you would think.
Yeah, first one, yeah.
And you went in there. Is there like, okay, so we got to have one. Now, how did you guys decide which one? Because there's so many options.
There were so many options, and unfortunately, we didn't make it until the
very last. Like they were like taking stuff down. Yeah,
so we were wanting to make a deal. We wanted to, come in on the ground level. We didn't want to spend thousands and thousands of dollars on like a mirror booth there, something like right away. But we wanted something simple that we can bring home and get started with right away.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we decided we got a social photo booth from a company actually out of LA, and big bulky thing. Over the years they've gotten a lot more, like the one behind us here, a lot more smaller and transferable. This one was pretty big, but it was sturdy, and that's what we needed because we had something in our mind right away for it, and that was to bring it into one of the bars that we actually worked at downtown. And we both looked at each other and said, we can use this for advertising, like this. Not even at first, it wasn't even really to make like a lot of money. It was more to bring in new clients. It was like we could use this for advertising, for building our brand. And making money just came along with it, which is a nice, nice bonus. And after we saw how easy it was to make money comboing it with our services, we were like, we got to get more of these things. So we have 3 now that we use constantly, and this being our newest one, which is the salsa booth.
Nice.
And this thing's amazing.
And you booked one today.
Yeah, today actually during this whole COVID-19 pandemic, got a call from from SVSU, the college here, and they want to contract us to use them for their Aztec nights multiple times a year.
Nice,
so,
very nice.
Money, I mean, some of the easiest money I've ever made.
Yeah, it sells itself
with the photo booth. Yeah.
So let's bounce back to when you first started. You guys were looking at things in there. Is it something that you both knew that this was a great direction for the business, or because this kind of flashing back to when we had Jeremy Breck and his wife Sarah, and they were working as a husband and wife team. You guys are doing the same thing. How did one of you know, or did you have to convince the other? Like, oh man, you both knew it. This was the way to go.
We bounce off each other back and forth. Like he needs to make me happy, and we knew right away that I didn't want something with a printer, and I wanted something. So that was definitely like there were so many, and a lot of them were with printers. So that was like automatically eliminated.
Right.
That's just something that I didn't want.
I'm always the risk taker. Like I see something and I want to buy it that day. Like I was at the Photo Booth Expo. I'm like, we're leaving here with But of course I got to get permission first, I can, happy wife, happy life. But no, she knows, like, when I get something in my mind and it's, I start explaining to her how, I think we can do this and that, and that'll do this and this, and it'll help. And I see the long picture, and we pretty much knew when we walked in that we were like, a little bit here and there, like, what do we do? Do we really want to spend this much money? Is it something? But after a few minutes, we were both on the same page.
Excellent.
And knew that this could work for our business.
So then you took that first one, you went into the bar, you were going to use it more for a marketing tool. Kind of describe it. How did you, in the bar, was it just there all the time, or was it during the times that you were performing? How did you do that side of it as you were evolving into the getting paid for having it?
Well, so I didn't tell the manager anything. I was just like, hey,
this is going to appear.
Yeah, I got an idea. Let me bring this thing in. Here it is. I'm going to set this up in the corner when I'm DJing, which is every Friday, Saturday. And I said, I'll brand it to the bar with also our information, and let's just see how it works. So right away, the first night, we had a line for the photo booth. Everybody wanted to go upstairs and they always had an issue getting people upstairs and staying upstairs because it's 2 stories, this bar. And on this particular side of the bar there was really no sort of entertainment, just kind of like hanging out over the top and just looking down over the crowd that's downstairs. So this gave them something to do up there and gave the bartender more business. So right away, the bartenders up there loved me for bringing it. They're like, man, you're getting people to stay up here.
Right.
They're having fun with it. And so there was a demand for it right away. And the manager, after the first weekend, he said, how much do you want to charge me to keep this thing here? Because it's doing really well. And he started to see the pictures pop up all over online. With their logo in the background. And, here we are. Now we're getting paid to have it in the bar, and it's promoting our brand as well. And we're getting people reaching out to us through the link in their text being like, oh, we want to book this for our wedding. Oh, I have a corporate party coming up. Can we book your photo booth? And people reach out just to be like, hey, can you send me, a couple of duplicate, or I lost the link. Can you send me the pictures? And yeah, I did. And then, okay, great. We want this for our wedding next summer, and
right.
It worked out great. And I kind of sold it. So like I said, I brought it in one weekend for free and ended up, it's still there to this day. It's there right now.
Wow. That's incredible. So in essence, it became someone else was paying for your advertising. Am I understanding correctly?
Yep. Yeah, no, they pay, the bar pays for my monthly subscription. So I basically, we use Curator, which excellent customer. The bar pays for our whole monthly subscription, which we have the Supreme one that you can get all of the data analyzing, all of that stuff. It pays for the whole month for that 1 gig, and we get unlimited uses. So every time we use it for a wedding or a corporate party or anything, it's already paid for. We have no, it's all profit.
Excellent. What if, as far as the kind of maintenance and such, especially in a bar situation where you mentioned sturdy obviously was an important part earlier, but what kind of maintenance and such do you need to be doing with this unit?
I usually come in like, what I do is I set it up for the month. So I'll put the month of February or the month of March, and I'll go in, make an event for all of March. It'll say Double Deuce March 2020. Since March, we have St. Patrick's Day. I'll kind of throw some St. Patrick's Day digital props in there, make the background green. It usually takes about 30 minutes to set this up. And after that, it's done for the month. I throw in some props that are not, St. Patrick's Day themed, that are just regular themed. So that they don't want to, have that. They don't have to. So the maintenance is really low. We use that first one, which is a lot more sturdier.
Water wiping down.
Yeah, we'll come in, we'll clean it. Every night before I come in and DJ, go and make sure the iPad is wiped down, sanitized. So we'll be doing even more of that now. But it's very low maintenance and very it's been very good for business. A lot of profit in it.
Yeah, and that's what we were going for, just something low maintenance, very easy
Don't
to
need an
move.
attendant.
Yeah, we don't need somebody to stay with it. So
Nice, very nice. Yeah, that would definitely make it appealing. As you've now progressed, that was your first one now, and you said that you've got a salsa behind you. That's your third one. What kind of changes have you done from the first unit to the second unit to the third unit, and in features and things that you were looking for?
So the first thing I would recommend is if you sign up with Photo Booth Supply Company, which provides the salsa, they have I think for $250 they have an option where you can have your logo in their promo video. They made a promo video and they can put your logo in it, and that just having that alone we send that to a client and it sells itself. If you don't mind, I can show you the video.
Yeah. If you do that, just go ahead and show that here.
Okay.
And I'll ride the volume here, and not knowing if there's.
Let's take all my Zoom stuff down. So this is the salsa one.
Bring you back.
And that right there, that right there sells itself. I mean, as soon as we send that over, the client is like, we want it.
Sure.
So it's a great tool, and it's, they include that. Anybody can get it. They'll get the same video with their logo put on it. And I think that just adding that on from the first one we had has worked out very well for us.
So how about the times when you have someone who has experienced one in a bar, which is a different unit, similar concept and such, but they've experienced one in a bar. Have you had a situation where they then, hey, I want a photo booth, and then they show them, as an example, the salsa booth, and they're like, no, I would rather have the other one. Has that ever come up?
No, I mean, the one that's in the bar, we pretty much keep in the bar. Mm-hmm. We haven't really ever had to take that and use that anywhere else. We have another video that we actually had made with one of our employees, kind of giving the rundown how it works and stuff. And so that's our second unit. And a lot of times what we could do is send them both of those and tell them, the salsa is a little bit more, maybe an extra $100. If they want the other one, it's just as good, takes just as good pictures. But, the salsa is a little bit more easier. It's just, we prefer to use the salsa because it's simple, 2-minute setup, and, it's user friendly. So the other one, it's, I would be more comfortable having an attendant there.
Sure.
So, we don't really run into that issue. If we have the salsa, I don't want to send the salsa to somebody and then not have it available. If the demand ever comes where we can't provide the salsa, we'll buy another one. But between the ones that we have right now, since photo booth is not our main, our our main business.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of, we use it kind of as a combo. We're able to, use all three with different things. The one being at the bar and the other two available for events.
So now, you mentioned the very first one you bought was an iPad based. Are the next two also iPad based, or are they using a Surface Pro?
Nope, they are all iPad based.
Excellent. Yeah, I was looking at some of the pictures in that demo video, and those were some pretty amazing pictures. I mean, they looked digital.
We've
camera.
never had any complaints. Every time we've rented it out, people have loved the videos. They love the filters. They love the props. It's really it's been great. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They like the fact that we could send them a link and they can have all the pictures from the whole gallery.
Has been a really promising thing. Now, are you guys finding that when it comes to your wedding services, is it something that you've done it as an add-on more, or is it something that you've said, here's a package of things? Which one has worked better for you?
Well, we've done both. It depends on who we're dealing with. If they come straight out and say they have a budget that they want to stick on and stuff, then what we'll do is we'll kind of to sweeten the deal, or if they say we're looking around at multiple DJs, we'll use it as kind of a, hey, how about what if we throw in a photo booth, and instead of charging you this much for it, we'll add it onto your package for an extra, $600.
Mm-hmm.
And usually that right there, will kind of, they'll be, oh, okay, well, we were going to get a photo booth guy and have a DJ, but if you could do both, and, it's kind of cheaper. So we like to kind of hold that till the end and kind of, reel them in with it,
mm-hmm.
with the photo booth. That's helped out a lot also.
So do you have times when, again, because the people seeing it in the bar, they come to you and they say like, hey, I want this for my wedding. And then does that open the doors then for other sales, or by the time they've seen the photo booth, they've already got all the other things that they need for the wedding?
No, I mean, a lot of times that'll be the first thing. If they say we have an event coming up, I'm like, great. I was like, yeah, we can definitely get you that, and I'll initiate the conversation by saying, have you guys, do you guys have a DJ yet? Or, they might say, oh, we're looking around or something. And that's when I slip in there. Hey, guess what? We offer DJ services, trivia, karaoke, and they'll, oh my gosh, we love karaoke. We love going out to karaoke bars and stuff. And that would be great to have at our event or at our wedding.
Mm-hmm.
And, most of them, I'd say a lot of the people, they see us DJing there. So I don't necessarily know.
Our website.
Yeah, it's linked to our website,
right,
so they could automatically see. Yeah, because they don't necessarily know that the DJ owns the photo booth, But
okay.
Sometimes if they ask the manager, like, oh, where can we get information about the photo booth? They'll say, oh, the DJ owns it.
Talk to the DJ up there, yeah.
Come over and start talking to me.
Mm-hmm.
Or ask for my card.
So we got a couple more minutes here, and then we're going to wrap. As you look forward into it, are you guys thinking, is this going to be an area that you'll be expanding in the future here? Obviously, we have a lot of uncertainty right now, but I mean, is this something that you can see a demand where you can see this growing, or is it kind of something you're thinking maybe are plateauing, or what's your thoughts on that?
No, we were just talking about this. We did it. So I got called for an event the other day for Pfizer,
mm-hmm.
and they said, hey, we need a photo booth or we want your photo booth, because again, I brought that one time and just happened to show them while I was doing another thing, and I set it up in the corner and said, you guys enjoy, this one's on me.
Mm-hmm.
And now they call me every time for the photo booth. And so this was actually our first time getting called just for the photo booth. They said, we don't need a DJ this time. It was for some kind of World Cancer Day or something like that, a Cancer Awareness Day. They're like, we're not doing a DJ, but we want the photo booth.
Sure.
So I said, yeah, that's fine. And she's like, it's 2 hours. All you need to do is drop it off and come back and pick it up when we're done. So I showed up. It took me 2 minutes to set it up. They had their own background and everything, which I included in the price. They didn't care. They're like, oh, it's all right. We got our own.
Yeah.
Just,
mm-hmm.
The price is fine. So I showed up, set it up, and she said, cool, we'll see you back here. I went across the street, went to the mall, did some shopping, hopped back over. 2 minutes, broke it down. It was the easiest money ever made in my life. I came home on cloud 9 telling my wife, I'm like, Naughty, we need to start marketing this. Let's stop adding it on as a pack, like this and that, and let's start actually going after photo booth clients. And definitely something I told her that we both agreed that we want to grow in the future.
So in that particular case, that was not a Saturday, I'm guessing.
No, that was at 11 in the morning on a Wednesday.
Yeah, how great is that?
11 to 1
on a Wednesday. And
yep.
You had lunch, you went shopping, and you made some money. That's awesome.
Easiest money I've ever made. I keep telling people, I'm like, besides playing blackjack, which is still stressful, and that's not it. That's a whole nother story. But being actual, a business, easiest. Yeah.
Excellent. If people want to reach out and have any questions or anything, what's the best way for them to get in contact if they're like, hey, I'm thinking about this, and they want to kind of pick your brain a little bit?
Yeah, so reach out to me on Facebook or on Instagram. It's almost _famous _CA for our Instagram, and then on Facebook it's almost famous entertainment, or you can reach out to Chad Blackburn. That's me, and message me, and I'll get back to you. We had a few people reach out to us from the last video, and
excellent.
It's nice to meet new people and new friends, and help them make money,
help them grow their businesses. Great. Well, that's a neat story. There's times I hear stories like that, and I'm thinking, maybe there is to market, as you say, a little more aggressively in that, because there's folks who like to have fun with that. So
definitely.
Neat stuff. Gang, thank you guys for being with us tonight. If you're watching us out on any of the Facebook pages or out on YouTube. Now, in the description of the video, there is a link. I believe it was, maybe I didn't put it in there. But anyway, if you're wanting to find out more information about Photo Booth Expo 2021 coming up next February, go out to photoboothexpo.com and you can check that out. Or if you want to check out the tickets, you can go to pbntv.com/pbx. That will take you right to the ticket portal, so you can check out the tickets right now. And if you can you can find the promo code, and I don't remember what it is off the top of my head. Tickets right now are $79 for next year's show. Reach out to me and message me, and I can get you that promo code. I'm not even sure what it is right at the top of my head. It's on the computer in the house. poor planning on my part. So, Nadia, Chad, thank you guys for being with tonight. I appreciate your time.
Thank you so much.
And gang, thank you. And we'll be back in about 5 minutes with our next show tonight on DJN TV.